Look up. There are trillions of stars and billions of galaxies out there, yet the sky remains completely, inexplicably quiet. This map of the Milky Way shows a glaring mathematical problem. Even moving at a fraction of light speed, an advanced civilization could colonize this entire galaxy in a few million years. On a cosmic timescale, that is less than a blink. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi ran these exact numbers over lunch and asked a very simple question: where is everybody? If it takes so little time to spread across the stars, extraterrestrial empires should already be here. For decades, we have pointed our most sensitive radio telescopes at the heavens, listening for any signal, any whisper of a neighbor. We have heard absolutely nothing. This silence is a mathematical contradiction. It forces us to confront three specific existential realities about our place in the cosmos. The rare Earth hypothesis suggests the universe is naturally inhospitable, and our existence is a lucky statistical anomaly. Look at this orbital layout. For complex life to survive, you need a precise sequence of astronomical luck: a stable star, a Jupiter-sized gas giant to deflect incoming debris, a planetary magnetic field driven by plate tectonics, and a large stabilizing moon. Then consider the biological timing. On Earth, life remained simple for billions of years before a rare mutation created complex eukaryotic cells. The math suggests that hurdle might be nearly impossible to clear twice. Finally, there is evolutionary luck. We are here because a massive asteroid wiped out the dominant terrestrial vertebrates 66 million years ago, randomly clearing the ecological path from mammalian intelligence to take hold. If this first truth is correct, what scientists call the Great Filter is behind us. We survived an impossible gauntlet, meaning we are the first, and the rest of the cosmos is entirely dead. There is a second possibility. What if starting life is actually quite easy, and the galaxy spawns new civilizations all the time, but something always stops them from spreading? This chart models the Great Filter lying ahead of us. It represents an inescapable evolutionary or technological barrier that triggers inevitable self-destruction. It could be runaway artificial intelligence, nuclear war, or total environmental collapse. Some paleobiologists argue that the competitive, inherited behavioral patterns that push a species to become intelligent in the first place are the exact same traits that make passing this final technological barrier impossible. Finding primitive life on Mars would be a grim omen, suggesting the Great Filter is still waiting ahead of us. If civilizations routinely destroy themselves right after discovering radio technology, then the silence of the stars is actually a graveyard. Humanity is simply the latest species to approach the edge. There is a third possibility for Fermi's question. What if intelligent civilizations are abundant, but they are staying silent on purpose? This matrix models Liu Cixin's dark forest hypothesis. In game theory, when survival is the ultimate goal and resources are finite, trust breaks down. Because alien intentions are completely unknowable, any contact carries the risk of total annihilation. The logical outcome of this game is grim. Upon discovering a neighbor, the only mathematically safe move is to launch a preemptive strike to ensure the survival of your own species. Alternatively, we might be living under the zoo hypothesis. We could be intentionally quarantined, observed, and protected as a lesser species by a unified, vastly superior galactic hegemony that enforces a strict non-interference policy. If the universe operates as a dark forest or a cosmic zoo, the emptiness we see is an illusion. We are surrounded by hidden hunters, meaning our radio broadcasts into the night are acting as a deadly beacon. Right now, the equations that estimate alien life are broken. Despite our best theories, we lack observational data to know which truth is real. But the silence itself tells us something. If we are the only species capable of observing the stars, then the continuation of life on Earth is the only thing preventing the universe from being a sterile, unobserved void. If we are alone, humanity is the only observer of a dead cosmos, carrying the fragile spark of consciousness forward. If the dark forest is real, we must learn to tread carefully. We have to survive, watch, and listen before we blindly shout into the shadows. The universe is too vast to remain unexperienced. We cannot allow life on this fragile rock to be extinguished. we must survive long enough to venture out and answer Fermi's question for ourselves.